Russell Wilson, I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like he catered. So like, bro, I come from a traditional country ass black family.
We doing that.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Maybe he not.
Hey, I got a question.
I hope I got an answer for you too.
Why is he sharing the information anyway?
Men are obsessed with Russell, and y'all are obsessed with tearing him down on behalf of the cult of man.
Why does Russell Wilson make so many men insecure? There's so many men got to find reasons and ways to undermine Russell Wilson. Now, we also got to stop platforming ignorance, foolishness, and foolish people. Because why did Boykin know Russell Wilson? Oh, they were on the same team together with the Seattle Seahawks. Why did Boykin stop knowing Russell Wilson? Oh, because he got accused and pled guilty to punching his girlfriend's jaw and spent 3 years in jail.
This is why I don't respect men as a group. I'm happy that these are men calling this out. Don't get me wrong. I respect that part. But for so long, men have been bashing Russell Wilson for his relationship with Sierra. I've talked about this many times. I talked about how my thing with Russell Wilson flipped, right? I won't say it flipped. I liked Russ when he first came out of college. I liked him in college. I liked him at Wisconsin. I liked him when he first got out of college. I liked him in Seattle. And I'm a Niners fan, whatever. It was like some sports rivalry shit, but I always liked him. I love black quarterbacks. I root for all the black quarterbacks in the NFL for the most part, right? Except for Jameis Winston. Fuck him. But I like Russ. I always respected his game. I always thought he was one of the greats. I think he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. All that stuff. But he proved to be weird. Like he was just weird to me from what I knew as far as like sports were concerned, how he dealt with his teammate. You know what I'm saying? Like you could tell he wasn't like a guy's guy as far as like building the camaraderie with his teammates. You could like clearly see that if you watched him early on or you watched him before he got with CC or whatever, people was already talking about how he was weird and yada, 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 right? Like that was my, I was like, oh, he's weird, but I always respected him as a football player. Again, I rooted for him, even though he was on the opposite team, the enemy. I always thought he was dope. Couldn't deny it, right? I started hearing about the beef he had with Pete Carroll. It was a fracture in that or whatever. I took his side, obviously. I usually take the side of labor in most of these scenarios. Like, I'm being completely transparent. When he started to date Sierra, though, I had a profound respect for him. When I started to see how he moved with her, how he moved with what is now their children, as a father, as a human being, I had a profound growth and respect for him. Same shit happened with Beyonce. Beyonce had kids. It humanized her in a way that made I have nothing but respect for Beyonce now, like as a human being. Me and my wife were talking about this the other day. She was talking about Rihanna. She was like, yeah, like when I saw Rihanna with her children, I never would have thought she would have been like that. Like how people move with their children and with their families. If you have a family, you can see that shit. You can see that they decent. You can see it. All that celebrity shit kind of fall to the wayside. You can see it. If you a parent, you know. If you a husband, if you a wife, if you a human and you connect with people on a human level, you know. You could get rid of all that sports, but you don't give a fuck about none of that shit. None of that fucking hip-hop beef and R&B. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. How you treat your kids. How you treat the women in your life. You know what I'm saying? How you treat your babies, right? Same shit happened with Kim Kardashian. I still don't overall respect Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? For so many things. She's really annoying in so many ways. When I watched that that last Kanye West documentary and I saw the shit that Kanye did to her, you can say whatever you want to say about Kim Kardashian. She is way closer to being a human being than Kanye West will ever be. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about. I could separate all of that entertainment or whatever and get to the nitty gritty. But for a lot of men, When Russell got with CC, it went in reverse for them. He got with that woman. He started to respect her. He started to respect her children and her child, I should say. And these niggas these men started to attack him. That shit blew my mind. Like I was like, why would y'all attack Russell Wilson for this? For how he appreciates his wife and his kids? That's what like that shit is crazy to me. And now in 2025, you still got men. I mean, this didn't happen in 2025, but it's just you just see how sick the minds of men are to go out here and attack Russell Wilson for the shit. The Russell hate is wild. It's just wild. Like I don't get it. The Clay hate is wild. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Men are fucking sick. Y'all are some sick motherfuckers.
To do from there.
Ocho, one of the stories that we're about to talk about now is really upsetting to me. Ex-NFL quarterback Trevone Boykin said Thanksgiving at Russell Wilson's mansion felt weird because none of his family was around. Let's take a listen to what Boykin had to say, Ocho.
Yes, sir.
Russell Wilson, I went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like he catered. So like, bro, I come from a traditional country-ass black family.
We doing that.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah. Maybe he's not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, like, it's still weird to me. I'm just still, even if you don't fool with your family, like, it's still weird to me on Thanksgiving. My family gonna do the food. This is what we gonna. If you the one with the money, we coming to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
that part.
That's what we gonna do. So to get over there and catch Russell Wilson, like him, is literally him, Sierra Daddy, me, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef, and 2 nannies, and 3 dogs, and Baby Future.
That sound like that's what was that, 9 or 10 people? Sierra, Baby Future, Russ, Daddy, 2 nannies, him, Noonie, and somebody else, right? So like 9 or 10 people, and he had it catered. I'm soaking. What nigga? It's Thanksgiving. Why y'all niggas? Wow. What is the problem? What is the beef? I'm not understanding. I think we ain't had that many people at our house for Thanksgiving. Or me, my wife, my babies, my mama, brother, brother-in-law. It was 9 people at my house. It was a full house. I had it catered. Am I weird? Like, what the fuck, nigga?
At that time was bad as hell.
Hey, Unc, I got a question.
I hope I got an answer for you too.
Why is he sharing that information anyway?
Cause
that's the $1 million question. That's the $1 million question. Why are you sharing that information? That shit happened years ago. Why are you sharing that information? I know why. You men are obsessed with Russell, and y'all are obsessed with tearing him down on behalf of the cult of man. So you look for anything to do that. And this was just one of the things. It didn't even have nothing to do with, the typical talking points that people try to tear Russ down for. It was just something, just like, I got a story to bash Russ. See, guys, except me. I'm a part of the cult. I'm just like you. Fucking weird.
see, that's what, not chat. Now you see why I don't have a whole lot of mofos at my house. See, he worried about somebody else's family. Your black ass there. He invited you.
Hey,
He looked at you like family. And what?
Wake that up. Because that was a word. What? I don't agree with Shannon often, but this right here, this was a bar.
I don't have a whole lot of mofos at my house. See, he worried about somebody else's family. Your black ass there. He invited you.
Hey,
He looked at you like family. And what you do?
Turn around and come
Got
and talk about
diarrhea
it.
of the mouth. You think you telling something. Man, I went to Russell House, that mansion, it was weird. Yeah, because he had an outsider in there. That was the weird part about it. That's why you don't let people come to your house, chat. Nobody. First of all, no. Me and my brother had money. Guess what Thanksgiving was always at? Granny's house. Even though we couldn't get back, it was always going to be there. When we had a big ass cookout, Ocho, guess where it was? In Granny's backyard.
Damn.
Why? Look.
I don't get it. I'm confused. Why is everybody always looking for a moment? Why is everybody always looking for a moment to go viral or to get your little 15 minutes? He lets you into his home on Thanksgiving, a special day. Okay, if the family wasn't there, maybe they don't get along. Maybe they don't see the eye to eye.
Nigga, maybe they wanted to stay at their house. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? You don't know shit about that man's family. You don't know nothing about it. That was just weird. Like, that you would think that was weird is weird in and of itself. Like, why would that? I wouldn't give a fuck. I wouldn't be like, where are your family at? Like, I don't care how big my family. Look, you say all of that shit. Nigga, where was your family at? Listen to what I'm saying. If you so close to your family, if a nigga invites you to Thanksgiving dinner or you know what I'm saying, Thanksgiving Day, but you close to your family, I can't go. I gotta go with my cousins and them or my grandma and them. I gotta go to Granny house. We don't break that tradition. How you at another nigga house? Explain that one. Because that don't make no motherfucking sense. Family man.
I mean, I don't get it.
I don't get it either, Ocho.
I don't understand.
His family wasn't there, but you was there. But you take this opportunity now, years later,
to talk about it.
Because Russ ain't been in Seattle for a long period of time.
Right.
And now you bring this up.
That's
because you try to, guess who was there? Sierra Daddy, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef. For the most part, I have a get together. I'm catering it.
Yeah.
Me too. I ain't cooking shit. I cooked one time recent, like this summer. I did like a 4th of July party. And I cooked. I ain't never doing that shit again. We done had like 6 parties since then in my house. Everything ain't getting catered. I'm not cooking shit. My wife ain't cooking shit. Fuck that.
Oh, that's.
I just don't get, bro. I don't get that. Why you put this man? This man invited you into his home. You tell him what's happening inside this man's home. That's what. See, and people.
Then he said the baby was bad. Like, nigga, what kind of hoe ass nigga? You niggas is sick, man. It's something wrong with y'all.
Man, you antisocial. No, I'm anti people running their damn mouth. Ain't nobody. That man invited you into his home. Ocho, I guarantee you, Russ don't invite a whole lot of people into his home.
No,
for the most part, they say Russ was standoffish. Mm-hmm. He's not. He invited your ass into his home. And the things that he get, no good deed goes unpunished. This is the things he get.
Oh,
I don't blame Russ. Now I see why Russ don't F with a whole lot of people. So I'm sorry, Russ, that you had to find out the whole hard way. That some ninjas ain't ish.
Oh, that's messed up.
And he think he said something, Ocho. He got his hat cocked to the side. He swear he just like, these nuclear codes. Let me tell you what's going on. Hey, let me tell you about the agreement that the Ukraine about to sign with the Russians. He act like he giving some information like that.
Yeah.
Talking that. Man.
That's messed up.
And then, Ocho, and to make it, guess what he did?
What?
And that time, Baby Future was back.
Now you talk about it. Now you talk about the baby too.
That man fixed his lips to talk about a baby. That man opened his mouth up. I'm so happy they clocked that because I was sitting there. I honestly, about everything he said, that was the most annoying part. I was like, why you talking about that baby like that? Like that baby ain't old enough to know what the fuck going on now. Like, what? Are y'all for real, dude? Are we serious? Are we? This got to be a joke, right? This is crazy. This is really some sick shit.
Yeah, kids.
He
I
tripping.
mean, for the most part, you get kids. They're gonna be a certain, they don't want to sit down.
Maybe he doesn't
be quiet, eat your food. Okay, that's a part of having a kid.
Right. Well, maybe he doesn't have kids. He doesn't understand. They all bad. They're all bad.
Since we talking about family, where was your family?
Obviously, this was on a podcast. In order to do a podcast, you have to have stories.
He wasn't on no podcast when his ass was in Russell Wilson's house. So he's talking about Russ' family wasn't there. Where was his family?
Right.
You in the NFL, so clearly you got money. Why didn't you fly your family in?
That's exactly what the fuck I'm saying. How you talking about this man family not being there and you not with your family? That man's stupid. That man's stupid. But I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you. We gonna get to the bottom of it. We about to exercise some demons. We about to exercise some demons right now. Y'all get ready.
Out of line. Why does Russell Wilson make so many men insecure? There's so many men got to find reasons and ways to undermine Russell Wilson. Now, we also got to stop platforming ignorance, foolishness, and foolish people. Because why did Boykin know Russell Wilson? Oh, they were on the same team together with the Seattle Seahawks. Why did Boykin stop knowing Russell Wilson? Oh, because he got accused and pled guilty to punching his girlfriend's jaw and spent 3 years in jail.
Oh! Remember, guys, that's the family man, though. That's Mr. Family Man. That's Mr. Family Man. He loved the family so much he punched his girl in the jaw. He loved his family so much he punched he punched his girlfriend in the fucking jaw. Yeah. Of all the people to be talking about Mr. Wilson like that, it would be a domestic DVer. It would be a woman beater, right? Of all the people to talk about Russell, now it's all starting to make sense, right? Because it's always the most ain't shit niggas talking about the best of the best. It's always that. They can't, men like Russ, men like Clay, they disrupt their spirit. They fuck with the souls. Y'all can't operate around men like that. I don't care about none of that squares. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I promise you I don't. I don't care about how they talk. I don't care about how they dress. I don't care about none. You think they corny? I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about the character of these men. That's it. That's the thing that's disturbing y'all. It's their character. It's the integrity. The fact that Russ ain't never got accused of punching a woman in the jaw, DVing no woman, SAing no woman, beating on no babies, choking somebody out. He never did that, so he corny. So let's attack him. I don't even fuck with Acho. I don't fuck with Acho. He ain't told nothing but the truth. This is me completely unbiased. I don't even care. I don't even like Shannon Sharp. I don't even like Shannon Sharp. And I don't like Acho. And both of these motherfuckers is 100% spot on right now.
I ain't hear him talk about that.
So why are you talking about how Russell Wilson should handle domestic situations if you don't know how to handle domestic situations?
Oh, he preaching today.
Don't get to preaching.
Okay, come on.
Why are you talking about how Russell Wilson should deal with his family if you don't know how to deal with your family? Let me stop.
Wow.
Why are we platforming ignorance and foolishness, bruh?
Yeah.
Reason I'm bringing this up, because this one really ran me hot, is like, Boykin, if Russell Wilson was kind enough to invite you to his crib, with Sierra there, with his most prized and whatnot possessions there and his kids there, why you gonna come back and talk about how it was weird? Just be grateful. You know what I'm saying? You a young buck that's gone through every issue known to man. Everyone. You missed your last college game because you got in a bar fight in San Antonio at the Alamo Bowl. You supposed to play Oregon. You the quarterback at TCU, and you getting in a bar fight the night before the game. So you don't play in your last game. Then you get kicked out the league because you break somebody's jaw, and this isn't just an accusation. You pled guilty for it, 3 years in jail. And now you want to come out and speak on Russell Wilson and how he should handle domestic situations with his family? Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. It really runs me hot because Russell Wilson is literally just minding his business. He be at children's hospitals. He be with his wife. He be with his kids. He be with his stepkid. He be with all of it.
He be on Cameo.
He be on Cameo.
Yeah.
And now we out here like, I just thought it was weird, bro.
Russ be literally out here just playing quarterback, practicing, watching film, spending time with his family, eating good. Nigga in New York now. He went from Seattle to fucking Pittsburgh. Now he in New York. I know he living good right now. I know he having fun. It's the twilight of his career. I think nigga making like something crazy, like 65 mil, something ridiculous. He making a lot of money this year. That contract, crazy. Damn. The jealousy is that's why this is a prime example of why I can't stand when men be like, you acting like a female. Like every time a man does something like this, they be like, oh, you being jealous like a woman. Hey, man, this is what I know about men. I don't even know women that be doing this. I don't know no woman that hate on a woman for taking care of their family. I swear to God, hold on, y'all. I challenge y'all. I challenge anybody out there. This is the internet. It gotta exist. It has to exist. It has to exist, right? Y'all show me a woman that women hate for taking care of their fucking family. Y'all show me, put it in the comments. Show me a woman that women hate for taking care of their family, for showing up for their husband, for showing up for their kids, and they don't got no DV, nothing. They don't got no child endangerment, nothing. They clean cut, they don't be twerking, all the shit the men claim they hate. What's that? They not an insta baddie. They not doing none of that shit. Whatever y'all, they clean. Because Russ is like clean cut as fuck. Clean cut woman, quote unquote, just take care of her family, mind her business, and women hate her. Just like just casual hate. Name them. I want y'all to drop the name. It's the internet. They gotta exist. I can name 2 for men. Russ and Clay. You go. 2. I got 2 men that I can name off the rip. Russ and Clay. Now you go. You go. It go both ways. Women are jealous. Women are haters. Cool. Now show me. Because I can't think of one. I can't think of one woman that is the person that I described that women hate. And all they do is mind their motherfucking business. Not one. So I'm curious. I want to know. Let me know.